Eve. Eve. Do you like RVing?
Yes.
Every time. I am putting in our address. I'll only be doing this a couple more times, which is a strange feeling.
Which is also a strange feeling, Mom.
What?
That in less than 3 weeks? No.
In less than 3 weeks, what?
We will be back in Davidson.
Yeah, that is
where we started.
Davidson. Unless we stay a little bit longer in Asheville. 6 hours and 7 minutes. But this is the thing, Daniel, we're gonna stop for lunch, so that'll be longer. So today is one of our longest drives ever in the...
What's our longest drive? Was it the 10-hour?
Well, when we went to New York, it was only supposed to be 4 hours, but remember, because of traffic, it ended up being 9.
Oh, that was my least favorite drive.
Yeah, but we were so new then. I think we've gotten better at long drives. You know what? This morning, some people on Facebook hooked me up with some people they know in Germany who shipped their NV van to Germany 3 years ago and said that they know 2 other families that have it there and they love it. So I was really glad to hear that, because everybody keeps saying like, oh, the streets are too narrow, but they said, yeah, there's some places, but I mean, for us, it's the same way in New York City and Philadelphia. Like, it's hard to find parking and those things, but it's worth it for all of the other stuff. So, and they said the same thing. It's been worth it because they've been able to drive all over the country and the continent. So
not sponsored.
I'm excited about that. So now we wait for Dad. He wanted us to drive and get out of the way. Get out the way!
Not sure. What's under your eye?
What?
Let me see.
When we went to Grandma and
This?
Grandpa's
Oh yeah, you have a little minge.
on our trip.
We need to put some oil on that.
What is a minch?
Asher
In Idaho,
has made a
Grandma,
little
Grandpa
foot
Nor?
back here.
Yeah.
It's like...
Oh yeah, you're right. We drove straight
Peter,
from...
did you make a little fort back there?
What? Yep.
They like making forts in the car while driving with their blankets. And I
You don't like
am drawing, oh, it's too bright, some stuff about lasers.
Looks like you're doing some calculations.
So we're going to Asheville, Mom?
Today?
Yeah.
No, we're going to Atlanta.
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 The lost continent of Atlanta. No, we're going to, that's Atlantis. Yeah, we're going to Atlanta. I am actually going to leave the family on Monday.
You're leaving us?
I'm going to fly in an airplane to California, and I'll be gone until Thursday for a work thing. But,
Why?
Because I gotta go to a work thing.
I don't want you to leave.
Oh, yes you do, because you like how often I'm here all the rest of the time, right? And how often Dad's here. That's how you get us here all the time. It's little trips like this. I only do it like twice a year. So, it's only for 3 days, Pete.
Okay, good.
Okay. Thought I'd have the camera in here with me for just a minute to show what my car looks like on travel days. I'm not sure how well I'm showing it right now, but got Esther here, Elijah and Eve back there. Everyone's just sort of hanging out and just driving. Driving the truck is a little bit more involved than, I guess, driving the van, as far as I'm always watching in my rear view mirrors to make sure nothing is open or any tires are flying off, or sometimes someone will leave a window open on the trailer and I'll have to go back there and get it. The back door of the trailer, unless I lock it, it tends to come open while I'm driving, so I have to keep an eye on that to make sure it's locked. Also, when I'm driving, I've got to watch this little guy here. This shows my tire pressure on the trailer tires. All that stuff is kind of constantly running through my mind while we're driving, but otherwise, it's not bad. We're By this time, I'm pretty used to pulling the trailer, but it's more stressful than just driving, you know, without a huge trailer behind you. But we got about 309 miles left to go today. We're headed up to Atlanta. And yeah, that's it. Any thoughts, Esther? Whoops.
Nope.
I think the kids like to come in this car because it's typically quieter,
Well,
right?
mainly us.
Elijah and Esther are probably my most, like, common partners here in the car with me. They come with me pretty often because I think they like how quiet it is. And then Eve, she can be quiet as long as she has something to look at. Today we're letting her use the iPad, so she's hanging out back there, just kind of playing with that. So the truck is kind of a quieter place usually, which is kind of nice for everybody. So, and I think it just helps to divide the kids anyways, so that, you know, there's only 6 now in the van instead of 9. Just makes it, everyone has more space, and it tends to be a little less stressful for everybody. So, yep, we're just cruising along. Hopefully it all goes well today. Hopefully there's no trouble. Should be good though.
So we just got to a truck stop to eat lunch in the RV, and yeah.
Messages from Germany. Go to Facebook. Your Facebook message.
We're in this RV.
Look at these ones.
Eat. So what are you guys gonna eat?
Oh, we're vlogging?
Here.
What do you guys normally eat in the RV, Esther?
I don't know. Whatever we can find.
I don't eat a sandwich.
Bananas.
Oh
yeah.
Megan was on the.
That was amazing. I just videoed it.
In your top left drawer.
Mom, there's 4 more.
So we're wrapping up,
There's
and Asher is reading cookies. And Elijah is not the holiday season.
Decorated.
Mom, what are you eating for lunch?
I had a tuna packet with a salad and a nana.
What do we normally eat when we're stopped, Mom?
It's always different.
14. Mom, there's
What?
14.
the best impression I got.
Mom, there's 14
Okay.
cookies.
So
Okay,
What do you eat?
have one.
Okay.
Pro, what do you eat?
She had the same thing.
I wanted to
Now
say
fruit cup.
My peach cup.
Peach cup.
Oh, do you like eating cookies?
Yes.
Eve loves that shirt. She wears it as often as possible. Sparkly heart. Are you the cutest thing ever? Oh, you want me to be in the picture with you?
Eve. Eve. Do you like RVing?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
Hey, Andrew.
Okay. What's your favorite part about being on YouTube, Eve?
YouTube?
Jude, what do you think about RVing? Oh, you like looking out the window?
Yeah. Okay.
Jude, what do you like about eating lunch in the RV?
It's not one piece, it's just a cookie.
Okay, 8 cookies.
I'm gonna throw this thing at you.
Just cookies.
Oh, you like eating over there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, Jude.
What do you want?
Darn, I just missed the finale.
It was pretty amazing. Just saying, I can sing some good old down home American songs. You know, like Camp Down Race is 5 miles long, doo dah, doo dah. Camp Down Race is 5 miles long, all the doo dah day.
Hey!
God save the Queen, la 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 lee.
I fight because you are in my heart. My father, she said, rushing into his arms.
Fighting like this will drown us both. We've got to work together. The thin arm around Peter's neck loosened its grip slightly. And what exactly do you suggest? The stranger said. Peter kicked his legs, trying his best to keep both their heads above water.
We're back in at Stone Mountain
Georgia.
with the carvings of the people. I need to turn on lights dark in here. And like we're all thinking about how close Davidson is.
We're only 4 hours away from
Are we in Asheville?
where we used to live.
Mom, are we in Asheville?
No, we're in Georgia. So our
Like-
first RV trip, we came here, and we're just about done with our RV trip. We've come full circle.
Full circle.
So we're at Stone Mountain. Gonna walk down to the fountain in front. Stone Mountain, Georgia is like the Mount Rushmore of the East or the South, and it has 3 Confederate heroes on it. Whether you agree with venerating those heroes, it's pretty staggering and really, really beautiful. So we're gonna go check it out.
Oh look, we can see the faces.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be enough.
I can see the statue.
Or the carving, yeah.
The statue.
I have mixed feelings about that carving. I think it's amazing.
It looks super cool.
But I also am not super into, you know, revering
People who
Confederate soldiers. Yeah, but I do think, you know, it's pretty dang awesome carving.
On top of the mountain?
Yeah, you can. There is a hike. Should we do that while we're
Yes.
here?
Well, I mean, like we would go.
It's a really nice RV park. That's why Dad chose it, because we're gonna be here a couple weeks,
Well, Mom, it's,
and he wanted to be staying somewhere fun.
do you like the same kind of mixed feelings? You have like giant Mayan sacrifice
How
temples.
big of a park is there?
That's a good example.
Like, would you go to a giant sacrifice Mayan temple where like, they sacrifice
Just
people? but it
historically-
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Mommy, Mom.
Okay, we're here.
Yeah.
We're gonna see about
Daddy. Daddy. What do you need?
always a little bit nerve-wracking.
Daddy's doing something else right now.
Back in.
Eve, what do you need? No. Daddy.
What do you?
When Daddy gets the RV backed in and then hooks it up, we can find something to eat.
Yep. All right. Because it's pretty close. Is that too close? Okay, I'm gonna pull in there and I'll kind of pull forward.
What are you doing, E? I love you, E.
Okay. We gotta.
Where's the light?
Are you in?
He's
I gotta
guiding.
pull forward and kind of move it over a little bit.
What?
This is always stressful because there's people driving on the road and there's me. Mom's in the way of somebody. You're gonna have to get out of the way of other people while you're doing this. Is that better, Elijah?
We're gonna watch it together. Here, we can put it right here.
Look at that park. Huge. Yep. Awesome place to play tag. So cold out here though. I'm getting used to it. Freezing. Are you getting used to it? So.
Okay, we're in. I think we're good. Made it.
My brain keeps getting fused with like seasons. Like now I think it's fall. Like my body does. Like when we were down, like when we were in Utah, it got cold for a while, and it was like cold, so I thought it was winter. And then we went down to Texas, where it was like hot summer. And then we went up, and it got a little colder. Then we went down, and it got warm again. And now we're going back up, and my body's like, what the crap's going on? It's getting warmer and hotter.
Every second of your life.
Like there's actually like a part, there's a part of you that knows like when I should sleep more, when I should sleep less, and stuff like that.
It feels totally like fall here. You can see the leaves are changing. And
There's not
the
much.
temperature feels like fall outside.
And there's not much leaves in the trees.
Not many leaves, yeah.
It's kind of, the outside's kind of purplish.
Smells good.
Can we start a fire?
It's like campfire. If there's a ring at our spot, we can.
Ring of fire.
Mom, Ring Around the Rosie is. It feels like Christmas, doesn't it, Mom?
But it smells like Christmas outside. It feels like it. So we turn on some Christmas music. How you doing, Jude? Hey. Hey, come here.
Keep this on your windshield.
So stinking cold out here.
Hey, now it's time to cook. Do that by raising these up. And we will. What? You see a gap there? Yep. Out on the back. Back too. Back.
So what are you guys planning? What are you guys planning? Well, it just sounded like you guys were planning on something.
We're planning on making a fire.
Oh, so cold.
Talking about how I need to make dinner.
I've got something to say.
Mike and I have rolls in our family, but most of the time those rolls are covered with butter. No, I'm just kidding.
And jam.
And most of the time they just go with our strengths. So like I don't want people thinking like, oh, she has to cook because she's the woman. I like to cook, and when I watch Mike doing it, I usually take over because he's terrible at it.
Yeah.
And Mike does the laundry. And I definitely think a lot of our rules go on the male and female lines because like Mike's stronger, so, and he's better at all the outdoor things, you know, like putting the poo pipe in.
I'm really good at that.
And I tend to like be the one that like fixes little things, like if it needs a button or something like that. But we choose them because they are where our strengths are and what we enjoy.
Righto.
But I think it's important, you know?
Good point to know.